You have to know your company's numbers. Your company's numbers will reveal trends, when you should market, how much you should spend on marketing. Oh my gosh, where are we going? I pressed the button. You've got to know those numbers, because if you don't know those numbers, you're going to waste money on all sorts of stuff. You're going to think that your service is coming from different places. I see this all the time when I coach people. How much did you do this month? $9,600. But they'll tell you they did 10 grand. They exaggerate their numbers. You've got to know your factual numbers. You've got to know your trends. Come look at this. When we look at trends, this trend, for example, was sporadic. This particular person I ran numbers for was having nothing but trouble with their business because they were spending on marketing, then shutting it off, then turning it on, shutting it off. They were running their company emotionally, and I can see that in the trends. Look how sporadic these trends are. These trends indicate an emotionally run company. I've run numbers for all sorts of other companies. I've got a company that thought they weren't doing $1 million, that were doing $1 million. I looked at their numbers, found out immediately that they were at $1 million, and they were super happy that they figured that out, but needed to know how. So I pulled up their trends. And in pulling up their trends, I showed the same behavior, a little bit of sporadic behavior. I also found that they added PPF to their company and they lost track of their ceramic coating. So we need to reinvigorate the desire to offer several different types of services and make sure that we're making the margins we need to make. Otherwise, we need to change the model so that our cost of goods is different. So what do? I go through your trends, I go through your numbers, I go back as far as 5 years when I run numbers for companies. I charge $18.50 to do this. I pull all data. I look at service splits. I look at where you're making money, why you're making the money, how we can make more money, and how we can systemize that money so that you don't have to work in your business anymore. We do this through data and trends. We pull service data, we pull history, we pull payment data. What are they using to pay? How can we market to that? Will offering financing help your business? We look at how you're marketing the system. What's your marketing return on investment? Is your ROI good enough? Can it be better? What kind of things can we do to make it better? If you have some kind of system in place or no system at all in place, I can help you as long as you have data. If there is a system there where I can go into that system and I can pull how much revenue you've made, your service splits, or any other kind of data that creates trends for me, I can compile that data over the course of 5 years. I can create a model for you, and I can make your 2026 better than any year you've ever had with a strategy that is based on factual data. I do that for $18.50, and I only do it for 10 people a year because it's a lot of data collection. It takes me about a week for each person. If you want to be one of those people, shoot me a message, 206-349-4447. Look forward to talking to you.